Hey guys, Dr. Justin, Strive to Move. We're here in Body Basics Fitness in Warren, New Jersey, and today we're going to talk about sciatica or sciatica. Now, many people know what sciatica is, which is lower back pain that essentially runs down from the lower back, through the glute, down the hamstring, sometimes all the way to the foot. That can come from a disc injury or something like that, affecting the sciatic nerve, hence the name. Now, something else that mimics it, hence the name, is sciatica. So it's not from the lower back, it's actually from the side of the hip. The specific muscle involved in this is the tensor fasciae lata, known as the TFL. It's essentially the muscle that sits on the side of your hip, right around where your hip pocket is. So in order to find this muscle, you find the front of your hip, kind of the end and the pointy spot, and just go a little bit to the back. And once you're on a soft position part, you're on the tensor fasciae lata. Now, what I often find is that when I stick my thumb in there on a patient who has sciatica, we'll stick my thumb in there and then they'll feel that same symptom. So we reproduce the symptom. This is what we call a trigger point. So one of the ways to relieve this on your own is to use a tennis ball actually to get in there and release that trigger point. So in order to do that, what we do, like I said, we find where the TFL is, which is find the front of the hip bone, go towards the back. We're going to take the tennis ball, we're going to place it right on that side, and then we're going to actually lay on the ground. I warn you, this is not comfortable. Okay, you're going to feel this, you're going to roll around, and you're going to find a spot and kind of sit on it. Now, if you do this and you feel symptoms down your leg, it's probably a good chance that you have sciatica, where this TFL muscle is referring down to your leg. This is a really good place to start with it. It might not be the only option. You can also use a lacrosse ball. Obviously, a lacrosse ball is much harder than a tennis ball. So if you need something more invasive to get a little more out of it, you can try a lacrosse ball. But remember, if you have pain going down your leg and it may or may not be your lower back, another option is this sciatica. And if we can clear that up, you may not have any pain going down your leg anymore. Dr. Justin, Strive to Move. We will talk to you soon.